Oh, wow.
Foul.
A timeout.
We got it back.
Watch the roll, watch the roll, watch the roll. Watch the roll, watch the roll. Yep.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here are the five for the Cavaliers. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. Darius Garland is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Capella in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, they've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Such a critical time of year for a lot of teams, Grant. Everybody jockeying for playoff position.
I love it. And we all know how important seeding can be come the postseason. So even teams outside the playoff picture still have time as long as they make their move now.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Garland. The three. And Bryant pulls it down. They swipe it. Now here's Garland. Now Capella. Here's Okoro. The shot won't fall. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Garland. Pass to Bryant. James, outside. Kuminga, the pass to James. Clock at 6. Back to Kuminga. Over Garland. Kuminga's shot is off.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Okoro gets it to go.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And here's Curry. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Over Garland, and the basket by Curry.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Curry against Garland. This one for 3. James with the rebound.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Outside Curry. Pass to Kuminga from downtown, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Now Garland. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Okoro. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
What tremendous control from Isaac Okoro. His coaches encourage him to attack through contact.
Pass to Kuminga. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Garland looking around. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
So it's the Cavaliers now, trailing by 2. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garland.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
James passes to Kuminga. Curry against Garland. Here's Bryant, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Boy, tremendous focus from the big man, Thomas Bryant, making the difficult finish look pretty routine. That's nice.
Now here's Garland. Yet to see a basket. Okoro passes to Garland. Back to Okoro. Pass to Alexander Walker. The shot. James with the rebound.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Blocked!
The aggressiveness from Okoro to send that back. Not in my house.
Back to Garland. Here's Okoro. Mobley with it. He's watched by Kuminga. Mobley against Kuminga. With the fadeaway. Mobley, no good.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
The Cavs trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Garland. And another miss by Cleveland.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Pass to Curry. Here's Pajemski. The 11-footer. Good on the shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to
Warriors
work.
foul. James. First personal foul. First team foul.
Okoro on the wing. And they call an illegal screen here. And time for us to check in on the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games. Darius Garland is second.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
And here are the Warriors now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Outside Kuminga. That's tipped. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Cleveland calls timeout. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Time to get loud and make some noise for your Warriors 16.
Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
16 domination. Give him a hand.
Curry against Garland. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
At the line for the Cavs, Darius Garland. One shot.
A think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Garland. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
James, right side. Pass to Pajemski. Back to James. Here's Kuminga. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Kuminga's got 6 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Capella with it. And here's Garland. And it's off from three-point range.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Down low. Here's James. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Garland, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Garland. And there's the lob. Stolen by Bryant. James, outside. Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Warriors ball.
Williams is checked in for the Warriors. Claxton, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tobias Harris comes in for Alexander Walker. Pass to James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And the first one at the line is good. Robinson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from James. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Now here's Garland. Clock at 4. And it's Tillman with a rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now here's Tucker, guarded closely. Primo, pure from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Harris outside. Looking to end the run. And he sinks the layup.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
Here's Primo, guarded by Garland. Robinson with the block. Harris outside. Pass to Robinson. The ball's knocked loose. James deciding where to go with it. Here's Tillman. Here's Primo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee. And And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Harris on the attack. And Harris throws it down.
A versatile offensive player. The D can't afford to let Harris get to the rim.
Primo passes to Williams. And the Warriors with another three.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Claxton.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Harris.
2 minutes.
Now here's Claxton. He's guarded closely. No good there, off the double clutch.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Primo, good. Primo's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Basketball.
James against Harris.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Dubs, James.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from James. And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Golden State has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Tucker, the pass to Primo. Back to Tucker. Pass to Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle to stop the run. James with the block. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Primo. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Garland against Williams. Garland with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Okoro. They get it back. Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Golden State has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. On the court right now for Cleveland. Mobley out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Kuminga. 23 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds. Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pass to Podziemski. The 3-ball. Claxton with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James against Harris. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garland. Warriors with the rebound. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Cavaliers have that banner from 2016. Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "We want to bring another championship for this city. None of us are LeBron James, but we can do it as a group. Our goal is to win the title. The city has seen it once, and they'll hopefully see it again." Brian?
Well, they are a team to be reckoned with for sure. Thanks, Allie. Here's Podziemski. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Curry, he's checked in for James. Lyles, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Bryant, right side. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Primo. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Harris. Out to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Counted.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Curry surveys. Kuminga against Mobley. Here's Primo. Drops in the 3. Primo's got 12 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Mobley. Harris with it. And Primo pulls it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Bryant. The jump hook. Count that bucket. He's got 6.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
Here's Lyles. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Outside Kuminga. There's the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Podziemski. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Alexander Walker. get contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
And he drops the first. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Lyles. So he gets them both. And so it's Golden State with it. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Pass to Bryant. Outside Kuminga. 6 to shoot. From the line. Cavaliers with a rebound.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
And here's Bryant, coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Garland. To the paint. Intercepted! Here's Pajemski. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Pajemski. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Alexander Walker. 11 points for him last game against Charlotte. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Primo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They need this. And down it goes. 2 points. Harris has got 6 points.
An understanding that the mid-range jumper is not dead. I love it. Harris is dependable and takes smart shots.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Los Angeles Clippers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Harris at the line for 1.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Right side Tucker.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Personal foul.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Cavaliers, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
Cleveland.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. Fifth on the list, the Warriors.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Harris. And here's Robinson. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team foul.
This guy has got great positional size at the 2 guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
2 shots.
First one falls.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. To the inside, Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Tillman. No points so far. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Impressive. I mean, challenging at the rim against length. Just have to love the aggressiveness.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Here's Alexander Walker. Harris up top. Pass to Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Capella's gotten 4 this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Kuminga finds Tucker. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And here comes Cleveland. Big run right now for him, 11-2. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
That one goes. Count it. Kuminga's got 11 points.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback. And a nice finish by him.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Tucker, the pass to Kuminga. Driving inside. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Harris. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kuminga. And the Warriors making a switch here. James is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Claxton, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Warriors on D. 1:52 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. Nice jump shot.
Nikhil
Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Tillman. Back to Williams. Buries it from 3. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Harris outside. Now Claxton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority. He does there.
James passes to Williams. Here's Tillman. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. Tucker inside. Pounded by Harris. Pass to Robinson. Here's Claxton. And it's rejected. James outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
At the line for 2, Williams.
That free throw no good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lyles is checked in. And he's good on the second. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. Launches it from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target and through the first half. A pretty lopsided affair.
65.
Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout.
41.
Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Golden State had no problems getting going. Tenacious on both ends of the floor, they took command early with a 13-2 run. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
Definitely they need to get out and the three-point shooters and contest. The deep ball is killing them. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's James in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And the Cavs shooting about 41%. Okoro on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. James has got rebound number 7 tonight. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
CJ McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. Here's Pajemski. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
3rd personal foul.
And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Evan Mobley is 2nd.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Garland with the ball. Pass to Okoro. Inside. Here's Mobley. The Warriors pull it in.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Pajemski. 3-pointer. And he can't get that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Garland for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Garland's got 11.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. A 3-point shot so highly valued.
Mobley with the block.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Tillman. And there's James from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Garland, the pass to Capella. Back to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Bryant against Capella. 5 on the clock. And they pick up 2.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Curry passes to Bryant. Out to the right wing. Back to Tillman. Here's Curry, guarded by Garland. Curry against Garland. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Outside Curry. Out to the wing. Here's Pajemski. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Pajemski's got 9. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Curry against Garland. Over Curry. Garland, no good. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Pass to James. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Darius Garland.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Primo comes in for Curry. Here's Okoro, checked by James. Right side Garland, no one near him. Good. He hits the jumper. 15 points in the game. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Primo. He's got 14. Here's Pajemski. Offensive rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside Garland. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. James against Garland. Bryant, the pass to Primo. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6. Pass to Capella. Shoots. And it's Cleveland with another.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Primo, guarded by Garland. Here's Primo. Kuminga up top. Stolen by Mobley. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Free throw no good for Mobley.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Now here's Tucker. He's scoreless. Just 5 on the clock to stop the drought. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Pass to Garland. Back to Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Primo can't hit.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And it's Garland on the drive. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 17 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Golden State calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Make some noise for your Warriors dance team.
A different look for Cleveland. Robinson comes in for Mobley, and it's Lyles in for Alexander Walker. Williams passes to Primo. Left side Tucker. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota, and their road tour has only begun. That'll be game 2 of 6.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul.
Golden State has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Primo. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 16.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Garland, the pass to Lyles. Now here's Garland. He's got 17. Pass to Lyles. Over James. Nice move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Trey Lyles taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Williams. Outside Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. That three's off the mark. Cleveland shooting around 50% in the game so far. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now here's Tucker. Not a lot of room. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
The 11-footer. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Pass to Tucker. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
For the Warriors, Tucker. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And here's Garland. 17 points in the game. Pass to Robinson. High arcing shot. Williams grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Tucker. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Okoro passes to Garland. Off target with the 3. Golden State has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. James with the ball. Lyles on him. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. In third, the Cavaliers.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Garland. And he lobs it up. Hey, great communication on the lob.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Pass to Williams. Knocked loose. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. To the left side wing. Lyles, the pass to Okoro. Now Garland. And Primo pulls it down. Primo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Kuminga. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Okoro passes to Lyles. Pass to Claxton. Outside Garland. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Kuminga, the pass to Primo. Outside Kuminga. Now, here is James. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Garland, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 35% in the third quarter. From the stripe. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Garland. From deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense, offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys the respect they deserve. Coach Kerr, he likes what he sees.
It's important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how crucial it is to recognize effort.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Cavaliers, Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Darius Garland. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds in the game. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Curry against Garland. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Curry against Garland. Pass to Tillman. And here's Bryant. Here's Tucker. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting 1.
At the line for the Cavs, Clint Capella.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Tucker. Pass to Podziemski. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Man, good whistle there.
Cleveland, Evan Mobley at the line for 2.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. The Warriors leading. Outside Tucker. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Pajemski. Tries it from 19. He is rebounded by Okoro. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Capella, and a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors Thanks team.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Okoro. Out to Garland. Mobley passes to Okoro. Pass to Capella. Chalk up 2 there. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Isaac Okoro. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Tucker.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Mobley.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Pass to Bryant. Over to the wing. Here's Pajemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Capella with it. To the paint. Here's Garland. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Garland's got 11 in the second half.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Garland against Curry. Out left to the wing. Pass to Tucker. Up top Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The shot by Pajemski, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. To the inside, Garland. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Garland's got 21.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Bryant outside. Pass to Pajemski. And here's Curry, guarded by Garland. Here's Okoro. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Curry against Garland. Outside Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga. So deadly at the rim.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Garland. Count the basket.
Garland's
Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you ignore the contact, finish the shot. Great concentration from Mr. Garland.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. No good with the triple.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Back to Alexander Walker. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Tucker. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Garland against Curry. Here's Alexander Walker. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Kuminga. There's the triple. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Okoro. Checked by Tucker. Out to Mobley. Garland against Curry. Garland, the pass to Alexander Walker. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Here's Podziemski. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Garland. Curry with a steal. Up the floor. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist from Curry. Kuminga's got 9 points here in the second half. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Alexander Walker, the pass to Garland. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Tucker. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
I tell you, you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. James is checked in for Tucker.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, James.
James outside. Clock at 6. On the wing, Curry. Fires the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lead is 2 to the middle. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. James, left side. Over Okoro. It's deflected. Pass to Garland. Mobley up top. Back to Garland. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Now here's Curry. Count the basket and the foul. That one's on Darius Garland.
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And that one falls for Curry.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Shooting for Cleveland, Darius Garland. One shot.
That's good from Garland.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Curry against Garland. Down low, Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
To the middle. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Here's Curry for three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Capella can't get it to go.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Now here's Mobley. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Curry against Garland. Back to Kuminga. Pass to James. Over Okoro. The shot by James, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Team score. At the line for the Cavs, Darius Garland taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so the Cavaliers take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.